Hi, this is Chris Schomburg, and we're going to talk a little bit about how to make a net logo or Scratch simulation. In this case, this tutorial will be a Scratch simulation. We're going to start from our Raspberry Bear version 1, and this is shared on Scratch, and what we have on Scratch is the location right here is up in the corner. So it's on Scratch, it's on my Scratch, on my shared page, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at it. Okay, so we're going to go inside, and so what we have here is we've actually added a stage. So the first thing you can do is you can actually add or import a stage. So for example, you could choose a stage of like a baseball field or some other areas like a castle or hayfield or all these different images. Or you can import your own image. This is an image that I took in Estes Park and I imported it. So that's the image I have. What I've done here is I have in my sprites, I have the costume, I have a bear, and what I've done is I've taken an image and I've actually erased the outline of the bear, so all you can see is the bear. There's a little bit of leaves there that you can see. He was eating raspberries, so that's all that there is in the background, is the raspberries. So I didn't take out this portion right here, but basically what you do to do that is you go ahead and you can hit edit, you can hit the erase button, and you can zoom in. So I can zoom into like 100, and I could erase this, or what I can do now is I can actually draw. So I can get my paint can here, and I can actually draw in different colors. Now what I want to do is actually get a color that's really close to that color. So I can actually do an eyedrop and get a color that's kind of close to that. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I can actually paint in. So as you can see now, I erased. I'm painting in that area and coloring in that area there. Now you're going to want to color in all that area that is green, and you can do that step by step. And you can see I'm clicking a lot. Why I'm clicking a lot is if I hit something out like that, I can hit undo, and when I hit undo, it only takes away that one that I clicked on. If I hold down and put a line through, it'll take out everything that I have until I unclick. So that's kind of a key point there. You want to make sure you've clicked a bunch, because if you don't click a bunch, you're going to get all kinds of erases that you don't want to erase. So now I'm kind of blending the colors. So I used my dropper down here to get a different color, and then I'm painting with that color, and I'm just kind of merging the colors in here. And I'm going to use my dropper one more time. I'm going to get a color right in here, and I'm just going to kind of merge it. Now it's not a perfect job, but if we zoom out, we can see, we'll see in a little bit how well we did. So let's go ahead and zoom out. Yeah, see, it looks pretty good. It's a little darker than before, but it's not too bad. It's going to turn out pretty good. So we can go ahead, we can hit File, Save, and we have our bear in this case. Now I've duplicated these bears, so what I did is I just right-clicked and I hit Duplicate, and it adds another bear to the sprite list. So what I really want to do is I want to have trophic levels. So I want to have the same amount of bears as, I want 10 of these berries. These are berries here. These are raspberries, bushes. And so I want 10 raspberry bushes for every one bear. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 raspberry bushes. That means I only want probably one bear, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have two different kinds of bears. So this is my second image of my bears, and you can see I left the leaf in there, or the berries, the berry bush, in this picture. And I did that because I wanted to go ahead and show that he was eating the berries. So there's reasons for that, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, so I have a lot of different pictures here, and so if you want to explore this, you can use these pictures and you can create your own landscape, and you can go ahead and erase like I did. You can see how I erased the image around it. You would have to do that with each of these pictures, because otherwise when they come up, they're going to come up as this whole screen, and that's not what we want. We want just the image of the animal. So really, if you take pictures of animals, or if you take pictures of things, you want to have the whole image of the animal. So that's kind of the key point here, is we want the whole image of the animal. And so we don't really want just a snippet of the animal, we want the whole image. So all of these have mostly the whole image of the animal. And so that's kind of the key point. And you can see, you can scroll up and down to see this image of this squirrel. We're not going to use these other images here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save these. Save this copy as a copy. And it's going to take a little bit of time to save here. And so I'll probably leave this one as a different copy than the original one, and so I'll just leave the original as by itself, so that you can go ahead and modify them.